We now
Thank
welcome
you.
in the management of RPG Life Sciences. Yugal Sikri is joining us on the earnings this time around. Mr. Sikri, thanks for joining us. The best quarter, in fact, that you've seen in 3 years. What have been the drivers for profit this time around? The kind of 4x jump that we've seen, as well as margins that have doubled?
Yes, you're right. The EBITDA margins have gone up. The PBT has gone up. The sales performance or sales growth for the quarter is about 10%. The reason how it has happened is I'll mention it is basic business fundamentals, or the focus on basic business fundamentals. And what I mean by that, we are in prescription business. The focus has been on prescription generation. We are in a personal selling model. Therefore, the focus has been on enhancing the sales force effectiveness. Focus also has been on organization-wide systems and processes orientation. For improvement in the profitability, OPEX becomes important. So a slew of measures taken on controlling the OPEX, I think, also has led to what you just mentioned, 4x growth in PBT, EBITDA moving around 9% to 17%, and PBT margin jumping from 3% to 12%.
How has the domestic formulation picked up over the last 2 quarters, Mrs. Sikri? What's the guidance on that front? Any specific products that you feel will be key growth drivers?
So, domestic formulations has been the focus. If you look at our performance, almost 2/3 of our business comes from domestic formulation business, and that has been our focus area. You will see the growths happening across the brands which we have. We have good number of legacy products. We also have a good number of new products, and the growths have been across new products as well as the legacy business. I must also say that last year our performance has not been good, and therefore the basic growths appear to be pretty good, and that has been brought about, I mentioned to you, basically because of the focus on the processes, systems, brand promotion, sales force effectiveness enhancement.
Right. Could you also tell us about the specialty division, which comprises of nephrocare, neurology, urology divisions, and how exactly have they worked out for you?
The specialty is part of the domestic business, and we know that we have a very strong presence in nephro segment. Nephro, onco, uro has been a focus area. We have strong brands in nephro segment. We are leaders in the nephro segment. Being leaders in the nephro segment, to expect growths which are very, very high would be not possible. But I think we have done quite a good performance on nephro business. We are working to build onco and uro business in terms of scale and the brands, and I think there has been a good work which has happened on these two businesses, in these two specialities as well.
Right. So how are the newer products exactly doing? And among the existing products, how exactly did Immunotac and RP Immune as well as the textbook brands do for you?
As I mentioned, if the domestic business has done well, has been on the strength of the spectrum of brands. You talked about textbook brands. Yes, all the textbook brands did pretty well. There has been a double-digit growth. I must also mention that the last year was bad, therefore the growths appear to be really very good. But the growth has been across the so-called textbook brands like Lomotil, Lomofin, Eldectone, Neprosin, Tricane, Serines. These are our textbook brands, and all the brands have registered good growth. Amongst the new products, you rightly mentioned about Durba. I must also mention the MAB which we had launched called Hermab, the trastuzumab, also has done pretty well. Durba has done well. The immunosuppressant range which you talked about, which includes RP-Immune, which includes Mofetil, which includes Azoran, our flagship product, all of them have done, the entire immunosuppressant basket, I must say, has done reasonably well, and they continue to be the focus area going forward.
What's your guidance then going forward, Mr. Sikri? Any kind of revenues and PAT that we can factor in over the next couple of years?
Yeah, you know that we avoid any futuristic statements, so I won't be able to give you all those details. Only point I'd like to mention that our intent is to grow the business. We will stay focused on our domestic formulation business, where our attempt will be to grow the business on or above the market. That much I can tell you. That's the focus of the management.
All right, let's take a break on that note. Thanks so much for joining us, Mr. Sikri, and running us through those numbers. We take a break.